What's happening? This is Hoop Wind Down, and I'm back with some more information here. So, like, I was watching this interview, and I didn't finish the interview, but it's this one key point in the interview that I want you to get. Okay, it was Elon Musk. Elon Musk did an interview maybe 2 days ago, a day ago, and he explained how in 10 years from now, money will not matter. So I'm going to play the video for a brief so you can hear it in some context also. And we can get right to it. Let's see.
Money won't matter in 2036.
I'm not sure that the people who bought your shares think that money won't matter in 2036.
Well, what do you want money for? You want money for goods and services. Well, if that is so abundant that there's more, that the robots and AI are providing more goods and services than any human could possibly consume, what do you need money for in that case?
Let's agree that that could be where we end up. I'm concerned about the road, and we live in democracies, and people are very worried about this. So I guess two questions. Firstly, do you have to have massive redistribution from people like you to the people who are losing their jobs? Do you need to pay more tax? Do you have much higher taxes on capital so that you fund some kind of universal income? Otherwise, what do people live off?
I think that the Treasury should just simply issue people checks.
But where's the revenue coming from? I mean, I'm enough of an economist. If you just issue checks, you're going to have inflation.
These things were relevant in the past. They will not be relevant in the future. So, like, inflation is simply the ratio of money to goods and services. So if the goods and services output increases dramatically, if it increases, 1,000%, you can literally print, or in these cases, change the database. Never print money. You create money in the database, provided the creation of that money is less than the rate at which goods and services increase. You will actually have deflation. So I'll make a prediction, which is that deflation will be the issue, not inflation. Because as the output of goods and services increases, if the output of goods and services increases faster than the money supply, you will have deflation.
I'm perfectly willing to believe that. You may well be right. Absolutely, you may well be right. But I'm really hung up on how we get from the current polarized, angry, fearful polity we have now to this nirvana. And I think you can paint a picture where people are so scared by this, they essentially try to stop it. Maybe they can't, but you get nationalized. There's a kind of, far left government. There's exorbitant tax increases. The kind of economy crumbles because people are so worried about the future, which does sound quite scary as you describe it. So how do you handle the politics now?
It's exhilarating and terrifying. If you ask me on any given day, I in fact, even intraday, I've gone from exhilaration to terror regarding AI.
Right. So, basically, in 10 years, you're saying that we're not going to have to worry about money anymore. So, what are we going to have to worry about? That's the question. See, what I've noticed now with these elitists, right? The Elon Musk, the Charles Schwab, the World Economic Forum, which quote unquote Charles Schwab said, you will own nothing and be happy. Quote unquote, his words. One world governments, chip implantments, Neuralink, all of these different things, all these different factors. He's telling you right now, in that video, he told you that money will not matter in 10 years. So what's gonna matter? Right? Look around. What's gonna matter? The things that you worry about today probably not even gonna matter. So everybody's trying to navigate with chasing the bag, but the bag ain't about to be a bag no more. What is it gonna be? It's gonna be something else. It may be gold, right? It may be silver. It may be all of these different these things like that. So the thing that you can do now is prepare. And also you can look at what's going on in their world, right? So, you got Bill Gates. He's buying up land and acres. I think he has like 200,000 plus acres in different states: Florida, Tennessee, Mississippi, all through there, like California, Arizona. He bought up a lot. North Dakota, South Dakota. He's buying up a lot of stock in acres, right? Because he knows something that's gonna happen. He knows that land has one of the most powerful resources, right? When I say resources, I'm saying when you have land, you can build on top of land. You can grow your own food on the land. You can cultivate. You can. The animals can come and eat and cultivate different foods and stuff like that on land. So we're talking about land is a key thing. So one thing I said before that, I said gold, silver, land, right? The land holds so much value, that's why he's buying it up, right? And it's a whole bunch of BlackRock and Vanguard and all these different other corporations and entities that's out there that's buying up large quantity of acres. So now, where do you fit in this? Right now, turning your money into more of turning it more digital, because it really already is digital now, but turning it digital and finding ways and loopholes to invest your money, because the banks are gonna be if the banks are getting bad, it's getting worse and worse with the banks. So who's to say that that's gonna be around for any longer, you know? And you just gotta prepare yourself. So preparing yourself is investing in land, I would think, investing in gold, investing in just hardcore assets like the AI is gonna be another factor in this whole thing. So this is not a fear mongering video. This is just to raise your awareness on what is about to happen, and so that you can make the necessary moves to position yourself, your family, so that y'all be able to flourish in this new world that's emerging currently. You know what I'm saying? So it's not all about how much you got, it's how much that you can invest, how much you save to make the moves to where you need to invest in assets that can bring you income, so you don't have to work hard, because they're gonna find the AI robots and the machines to take your jobs. So this is where we at, people. Let's get with the program. Let's figure this out, because it's a small window of time for us to not get this done. So, and I feel like it's a huge awakening that's happening, you know. So if we can put our resources up, put it together, and, you know, help one another in these aspects, I don't see why we can't have the things we want. But when it gets bad, when people can't find food, or food is too expensive, you want to have your land ducked off to where now you can be able to support your family, and you know, it doesn't affect you, because now those people are gonna be wanting to get you for your food. Now they want to take what you got because they ain't got, and we kind of living in this world now. So with people, if you don't got, then they want to take, and they take it from the people. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta figure something out other than just robbing each other. We gotta figure out a way to cultivate our resources and put those out there and flourish off of those, and that way the world can become better. But it's key to awaken to this process. If you don't know, you can go check out that Elon Musk video. I could maybe try to put it in the description. I'm not sure how to do that, but it's a full interview, probably about an hour long, and he definitely talks about different aspects. So if I was you, I would go check that out. If you on this channel, please like, share, subscribe to the channel, and we'll be coming out with more and more interviews and more content in the future. Okay? So, peace.